Let us learn Chapter 9, Risk Analysis, Real Option, and Capital Budgeting. The first section of this chapter is decision trees. This section introduces the device of decision trees for identifying these current diseases. Imagine if you are the chaser of the SE corporation, and the engineering group has recently developed the technology for solar power jet engines. The jet engine is to be used with 150 passenger commercial airplanes. The marketing staff has proposed that SET develop some prototypes and conduct test and marketing of the engine. Coverage planning group include the representative from production, marketing, and engineering. Estimate that this preliminary fees will take a year and will cost $100 million. Furthermore, the group believes there is a 75% chance that the marketing test will prove successful. Please look at the textbook and the figure 9.1 that have explained, use the picture to explain the process. That is, if do the test, that will be probably success or fail. If the success, that you can invest or do not invest. If you invest, the NPV will be $1,517. If you do not invest, the NPV will be 0. For the field, if you do not invest, the NPV will be 0. If you invest, the NPV will be negative $3,611. The SEC must make two decisions. The number one, whether to develop the test engine. The number two, whether to invest for full scale on production. Second section is sensitivity and analysis and scenario analysis and break-even analysis. NPV analysis is superior capital budgeting technique. Because the NPV approach uses cash flow rather than profit. Uses all the cash flow and these accounts and the cash flows properly. It is hard when any surgical adult base For this section, we have two parts. The first part is a sensitivity analysis and scenario analysis. For this part, we have 3 points need to know. The first one is revenue. The revenue has 3 points to know. The first one is market share. The second one is size of jet engine market. The third one is price per engine. The next part is cost. The next analysis for quantity. Divide the cost into 2 types: variable cost and fixed cost. Variable cost changes as the output changes, and they are 0 when production is 0. Cost of direct labor and raw materials usually variable. It is common to assume that variable cost is constant per unit of output, implying that total variable costs are proportional to the level of production. The fixed costs are not dependent on the amount of goods or service produced during the period. Fixed costs are usually measured as cost per unit of time, such as rent per month. Fixed costs are not fixed forever. They are only fixed over predetermined time period. Next point is break-even analysis. Our discussion of sensitivity analysis and scenario analysis suggests that there are many ways to examine variability for false costs. We know the percent another approach, break-even analysis. Its name implies this approach determines the sales needed to break even. The approach is useful complement to sensitivity analysis because it also sheds light on the severity of incorrect forecast. We calculate the break-even point in terms of both accounting profit and percent value. The next section is Monte Carlo simulation. It is a feature attempt to model real world and certainty. Monte Carlo simulation have 5 steps. The basic 5 steps of the method. Step 1 is the basic model. The step 2 is the specific distribution for each variable in the model. The step 3 is the computer draws one outcome. The step 4 is repeat the product produced. The step 5 is calculate NPV. And the next section is the real option. For this section, we just need to know 3 options. The first one is the option to expand. The next one is the option to abandon. The last one is timing option. That's all of the chapter 9.